What's up, my spiritual gang? Love, namaste, and you know we up in here, okay? I mean, Keyyyy Collective, the fuck. Okay, so we finna get straight into it. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, and yeah, we're just gonna go from there. I cleansed my video, and I also cleansed my decks. So yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful, rich rising, wealthy rising. We don't say good morning. You guys gotta remember, morning stands for mourning the dead. Well, they never really die, okay? I did get a couple downloads, so I'm gonna do those. One of them was somebody was playing with the dead. And you know, just some stuff, some shit they just can't get rid of. It's just one of them things you can't shake, you know? Check out, resonate. And yeah, let's just get into it. I'm gonna do my downloads. We're gonna do a herbal melody today, and then we're just gonna get on with the day. So let's just see where this is going. I'm excited. I missed you all, and yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Oh, master's bedroom. That stemmed back from slavery, where, you know, slaves used to call their master, well, used to call the person that was, they were enslaved to, master. So that's where the term master bedrooms came from, because it was where the master slept. Even though we were outside sleeping, most likely in sheds and like things of that aspect, you had some house slaves, but they never got the master bedroom. Okay, depression rates high with religion, no real healing. Oh yeah. If you go to like a hooded area, like I'm from Chicago, you go to like Chicago, you would notice that the depression rates in the hood, it's a church, it's a liquor store, it's a gun store on every corner, right? But how come we're the ones that suffer severely from depression and anxiety and trauma? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's never actually no real healing. It's just like you go there, receive a message, and people claim that they changed some, but it's no actual internal work that's helping you prevail and grow forward and keep going. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in that type of situation, you need to take your power back and actually be able to acknowledge, okay, where is the real healing coming from? How come it's so much depression in our community when all this stemmed from slavery? Like, yeah, they gave us this Bible. For majority of the times we couldn't even read, but when we got to the point where we could read, there was no therapy. There was no way of healing actual generational curses and traumas. So it was more so passed down through the generations, okay? Jingle bells. They used to put bells on our neck, and like if a slave tried to run away, that's where the term that jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock, all of that stemmed back from slavery. So when you had a slave run away, they could hear the jingles, the bells. They could hear the bells jingling. Jiggling, jiggalo. I don't know why I picked that up, but I did, okay? Envious of spirit and light. Oh yeah, like a person can have everything in this world, from a big house to a big car, but you have something that they don't possess, that money can't buy. So of course the envious spirit is not gonna like that, because it's like, even though I got all these things to validate myself and make myself feel like I'm more prior, top tier than you, because that's what this world paint, this illusion of the materialistic things. Your spirit is something that can't be bought, something that can't be replaced. So of course you're gonna get envious spirits and spirits that's like, you know, I just don't like her, I just don't like him. Have no probable reason. Oh, well, I'm doing better than them. Oh, I got more than them. Well, I'm in competition with myself. I'm not competing with nobody. I'm only competing with myself, and I know what's destined for me is going to come in a perfect amount of time. And somebody here, you need to get that mentality, because when you compete, competition breeds insecurity. Because let's say you guys are not even exactly alike. You get what I'm saying? That's where you get situations where people try to act like people, downplay them, put them down, ruin their reputation. There's so many different situations where you could get from an envious person. Even some people take it as far as trying to take you out. But it's because they're envious. You got something that money cannot buy. So don't allow, okay, well, this person is right here. Don't allow that to eat you up and make you more insecure inside. when you could just better yourself. We're not alike for a reason. That's why I'll be talking about like plastic surgery. My ancestors don't play about me. Somebody got to know. Plastic surgery, yeah, you got a big booty, but I was made to look the way I do. If everybody in this world had a big booty, how would you be able to tell, okay, you got substance, okay, you more so want to be a city girl, a hot girl, a Cardi B? We were destined to look different for a reason. Society pushes this narrative. Like back then, it was a narrative of like, who is the most skinniest? That was the idolized body size, body type. Who's the most skinniest? People were throwing up, trying to be anorexic just to fit this image that's put out there and portrayed to like make us invest money. They bank off our health, us dying and us going to jail. So it's like, now that it's plastic surgery and people want that hour-shaped glass body, you got people dying on, so you could die on a surgery table, or you got up to 13 days where you could just die. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in that type of situation, you got to understand that society never changes. The standards, the norms just change. But overall, it don't change. So why would you let society pressure you into being something that you're not? When what you have, money can't buy. You ever see a situation where a person got more than the person that got everything that they could possibly, their heart could imagine, but they still jealous of you and you got less? I was in a shelter and people were still jealous of me and hating on me and envious. It's because my spirit is something people can't buy. It's not something that you bump into. It's rare. It's not something you bump into on a daily basis, okay? Somebody was going to Indy to sell their coochie. Take it how I resonate. I'm only the messenger, okay? It was a couple watching. Okay, so it was Blueface and his new wife, his baby mother, watching another girl together, Krishan. And it's like, for one, he's triangulating both of you all. For y'all not to like each other. He probably pillow talked to this girl and to that girl, which got y'all button heads together, right? So where the confusion come in at is that breeds insecurity because he got y'all competing. Krishan walked away, took it like, you know what? It is what it is. I know it's gonna hurt, but I'd rather walk away. Somebody heart hurt, okay? Eat more green fruits, you know, that nurtures your heart chakra. That color, so like apples, watermelon, it's like the heart and the root. And take it how it resonate, okay? Guacamole is actually really good too. All right, so like I was saying, now this girl making diss songs and trying to find a one up on Krishan, when really in reality the main messy corporate is the dude. But it's like, even though Krishan moved on with her life, they're still trying to find a way to make this girl life miserable. And it's like, how could you, why are you letting envy overtake your spirit to the point where it's like, if you feel like you won, you got the man. See somebody talking negative about me, return it all back. If you feel like you got the man, you feel like you won, you the catch, you the prize. Why are you still trying in every shape, way, and form to take this man out of his child's life? And this is both parties, not just one. But it all stems from her being insecure, so she don't want him around her for real, and she don't want him to be a father to his child. When they both laid down and made a child, that's at the end of 911. This is a message. So at the end of the day, they're going to have to deal with each other up to the kid is 18. And even after that, they still have to deal with each other, because the kid going to have marriages, going to have baby showers. It's a lifelong thing, okay? So it's like, at the end of the day, even if they not together, if they are together, why are you trying to, the only person getting hurt in this scenario is the child, not nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gloating about how he left you when you were giving birth, and how you were so happy that this happened to that girl. But it's like, if you know that hurt, why would you instill it onto the next woman? If you know how that shit feel. But that's that saying, misery loves company. I'm highly favored and protected by the divine. Say it with me, I'm highly favored and protected by the divine. So, I don't know, I just feel like the child's going to grow up broken and hurt, and then going to really see who's the messy corporate, who's the messy parent, who's the parent that lacked to show up. The child is going to see that as he get older or she gets older, but it's like, in that situation, that's why with kids, you have to watch who you have kids, because you cannot be bitter. You cannot be bitter in them situations, because at the end of the day, it's still a child in this, and the child is the one that y'all feelings is pushed aside. At the end of the day, yeah, blase, you did this, you did that, whatever the fucking case may be. But the only person getting hurt is the child. So y'all got to throw all that feeling shit out the window. Y'all don't have to be together to co-parent. For the child's sake. I don't know. I guess it's a maturity thing. Sexy Red exposing her sex tape. I got a confirmation for this or something like that. Somebody exposed her sex tape, and then next thing you know, it's like a picture of her with the dude on house arrest. Somebody could be on house arrest. Wife left husband for his best friend. That was another download I got, where a wife was okay. So I got two downloads that was similar. One, it was the best friend was staying with the husband and the wife, and when they broke up, he put his hands on her. The best friend was that consultant and slid up in there, and then she was playing both of their ass in the end. Like, you know what? I don't even really know what I want for real. Like, he like, you got to make a choice right now. And she like, So the brother come out. He like, y'all into it over this? To be honest, y'all both need to walk away from this. Bros over hoes, right? How we bros, but we throwing hands over this. But I feel like I was gonna say phone them. Somebody say phone them. Where dude was coming from, he like, you know, this is my wife. It's a principle thing. Principles, morals, values, bro code. He like, well, I'm trying to treat him better than you. I'm trying to treat her better than you. But it's like, the only person that coochie is hot in the scenario is the wife. It's too many fish in the sea to go mess with the best friend. But then on top of that, the best friend loyalty, it just seep through. You know what I'm saying? Even at the end of the day, if you feel like he did something wrong, you check your friend. Take that up with your bestie. But don't go hop in bed and consult with the woman. It just be that envious. It be that sitting back watching, wondering what you got, and then creep up in there and take what you got type of situation. And then the second scenario that I had, it was like, it was on Cleveland show where the wife had something in her shirt, and she had the Quagmire, Cleveland best friend, go in her shirt, and she like, we got to do this again. Because she felt like Cleveland wasn't fighting for her, because she felt like he was more softer. What? Some women just never cease to amaze me, to be honest. Like, it just be like, okay, you did that for Get Back, now look at you. You got a wet ass for no reason. You got a wet ass and got sent home. That's all. You know, and it's not that I'm trying to be rude or bash you. I'm just being honest. Like, you have to see yourself in a higher light. You have to value yourself. You have to value your body. You just got the demons off of him and your husband. And the demons you still fighting. The baggage. So it's like, at the end of the day, value yourself. I am getting happier as I grow. Somebody here, you need to watch what you watch, think, and speak, and entertain, because it still attracts, okay? So it was just that situation, and they was fighting over her, and the dude came out, he like, they were together for 2 years, but married for 7. But she was playing both of them. Like, she didn't even know what she wanted, so she was like, I love you, but I love you. She telling him she loved him behind the scenes, but she's also telling him the same thing. You know, it's one of them situations where women triangulate too. It's not just a man thing. Women triangulate too. So that Blueface Krishan situation, this is the woman in Blueface shoes triangulating men. It's a narcissistic abuse. Only way to get out the game is to step out that shit all the way. Not keep playing it. Okay? Sister Happy Bros got called prison school, stripped of creativity. Oh, yeah. So it was a situation where Phineas and Ferb, you know, they are very creative and they like to do things. My ancestors don't play about me. Right? They're creative. They like to create inventions and things of that aspect. And the sister was just so content with getting them caught up. Like, it just made her so fucking happy. So one time she actually got them caught up. They got sent away to prison school. And then she turned around. She was like, well, I didn't want that for them. And in the prison school, they were stripping them of their creativity. They were stripping them of these things, these aspects of how they tap into their higher divine energy. Because when you're in your creative energy, you're tapping more into your divine energy, right? So it was like, it was just one of them situations where it was like, she went to go break them out and tried to renege back on her decision that she initially made. And they broke out, and when she was like, okay, you need to fix the car, like, I need you guys to think quick, here's your toolbox, do this. They're like, page 38, manual 15.1, creativity. They were indoctrinated the way the prison was set up. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it came back once they saw, what the fuck is the platypus name? It's Phineas Ferb. I can't even remember the platypus name. Damn. I just was watching it a couple of days ago. Agent Peter Perry. And that's when they found out. He's like, Perry got a hat. Or whatever the case may be. And that's what put them back into that creative energy. And they came back down out of basically them indoctrinating their mind and stripping them of their roots. Okay, Spirit, give me a page for the collective today. Using lapis lazuli to increase your wisdom. My new candles have those in that too. If you would like to become more intuitive or you want to develop your psychic abilities, purchase either a lapis lazuli necklace or a pair of earrings, because these will be near the head chakras and thus work better than a bracelet or ring. Make sure that no one but you wears your lapis on a full moon. Charge and bless your jewelry by leaving it outside in a bowl of salt water overnight. The next grand rising, dry it off, place it in your altar, and light a purple candle next to it. Recite the spell 3 times. Recite this spell 3 times, okay? My inner wisdom shines like the sun. All my visions have begun. I see now what I did not before. With every day I notice more. I like that. That's a light witch, okay? Give me a remedy, Spirit. Is that what you want me to do? Sexuality and taboos. Like Coyote, adolescents can often be impulsive at this stage of life. A whole new arena of behavior sex opens up. Sexually has long been regarded as a source of human wealth in American societies. Yeah, like you transfer your wealth to this person. You're like, I split karma. I split everything I own with you. When you have sex with people, you're doing sexual rituals. So it's like you take a known people karma, sexually transmitted demons. Even if you're not burning, you get sexually transmitted demons from people as well. Energy transfers. Like you can energy transfer with a person through words, through having a conversation, through touch, through eating. You know what I'm saying? So it's like somebody here, you're being called to just, despite how I feel, I understand this feeling is temporary. You're being called to preserve your body. And if it's not that, preserve your energy. But this is giving sex. Somebody here, you're very promiscuous. And honestly, you got to go more inward. Like this can stem from you being raped as a child. You were one taught to hold it in, or you just, it made you more promiscuous. Like some people are on the side of they have sex with one individual no matter how toxic it is. Some people turn absolutely gay. Then you have the more so promiscuous crowd of individuals. So that's why I be like a 304. I learned what a 304 was, y'all. It's actually a very unhealed individual. Somebody that's very hurt and you didn't find a positive outlet or way to heal your trauma. So you more so go outward and sleep with other people instead of going more inward. 20:02 on the clock, okay? Sex is usually treated positively and considered to be the natural and beautiful way that life continues. But sexuality is also a complex reality stretching far beyond its biological dimensions. It involves cultural and moral beliefs. And then on top of that, soul ties. So you sleep with this person, that person, this person, but you're getting all the demons and soul ties that they laid down with and that person and that person. So you're fighting all these battles the whole time. This is stemming from them and they 20 other partners that they laid with. Okay. It involves cultural and moral beliefs as well as psychological and social behaviors. Parent clans and extended unfold in earnest during adolescence when fertility becomes an issue in the pace of all learning quickness. Yeah, when you're laying down with multiple people, how do you really got time to go inward and step into your divine feminine energy? And this could be messing with you being fertile. In the past, seasonal rituals, dances, and other special occasions brought young people together for social activities and courting. 21:13 on the clock. This continued throughout Indian country today with all... Here, I'll move this. I'll move it for you. With the socials, powwows, dance competition, rodeos, and church activities. Some people go, somebody here, you're religious, you go to church. Typically, Indian teenagers at other and being seen. Like other American adolescents, many American Indians become sexually active at this point. Some postpone to marriage. That's because you're taking on this person's baggage. Hoping to fulfill career dreams, but others may marry and give birth to their first children. So some hold out to marriage and focus on their, career. That could be somebody here. And then some give birth to their first children, like before marriage. To gain the family's approval, a young person must abide by tribal taboos and choosing a partner. Yeah, the person that you lay down with, 22:19, 22:20, it's your child's mentality. And that's what I was talking about. It's like, if you're the man in the situation and or a woman, if you're easily manipulated or you're easily played out your position to be a father, how are you taking up the man traits to actually be a father? Like, at the end of the day, me and your relationship ain't got shit to do with me and my child relationship. So I shouldn't be able to have you have such a huge ass influence over me when I need my child. If I know how it feels to have an absent father and or do or don't, why would I want to put that on the person, my seed? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, regardless of how I feel about your ass, I still gotta have a relationship with my kid. So it's like, when you get with me, you take me and a part of me. You take me and my kids. It's not just me. Every tribe have its own unique traditions, beliefs, and taboos. Violating these taboos can bring physical or mental harm to an individual. It may affect the person's family and even her unborn future family members. A violation of a taboo must be recycled before harmony can be reestablished and health regained. 23:33, so 333 can be significant to somebody. Some taboos require that certain rites and rituals be performed. That means your ancestors are nearby and they're always with you. Okay, period. They're protecting you. Some taboos require that certain rites and rituals be performed in a particular manner. For instance, that you must enter the sweat lodge from the east and proceed clockwise around the central fire. The same rule holds true for visiting a traditional tipi or a contemporary home. Others specify that you must not go near lightning struck objects, and there are many tribal taboos. Somebody, you have Native American in your culture, okay? 10 could be significant. Somebody, you could just repeat it. Close the cycle. Somebody repeating the cycle. 24, 22, 24, 23, and 25, and 30. Okay. There is one universal... Oh, shit. I just skipped some. Others specify you must not go near lightning struck. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Often specific to a tribe or region. Related to animals, plants, and mushrooms. Somebody could do, like, shrooms. or just like mushrooms and real tapped into Mother Nature's eating plants. Some people eat animal here. But there is one universal American Indian taboo. You must not marry within your clan. For most Native people, the majority 2511 social organization beyond the immediate family was the clan. Each one had a particular symbol and name. Among many tribes such as the Aquarius, Creek, and Cherokee clan members, somebody you could have this Indian, one of these Indians in you. Check it how it resonates. Memberships was determined by the mother's people. The principal goal of the age-old instant taboo is to keep bloodlines fresh. It prevents birth defects and other forms of bloodline weaknesses. During adolescence, many of these taboos are repeatedly addressed. Teenagers grow up with these essential points of awareness and are often reminded of them in stories and rituals, so they will not be tempted to make unacceptable choices. So it's like breaking generational curses, making the guides for further generations that's to come. Somebody here, you like to dance, do more dancing is more healing, okay? Today, many tribes face the opposite problem. A large number of American Indians marry non-Indian spouses thanks in part to urbanization, and there are other people issues to grapple with when it comes to marriage and childbirth. Somebody could be married. The increasing number of the out of wedlock births and Indian babies badly affected by their parents' drug and alcohol abuse problems. So it's like battling an addiction, passing it on to your kids, because your kids are going to watch what you do. They watch kids pay attention to everything. Even if you don't think they do, they do. So it's like they're watching what you do. And when they get older, they're like, ooh, I want to, my mama used to do it 25, 55. Shit, my uncle smoked weed, so I want to do it. And you're passing on these addictions, generational addictions. That's a curse. So the only way to stop passing it on is to go against it, stop doing it. So you don't pass that shit on, okay? As well as the growing awareness of fatal alcohol syndrome. So somebody could drink when they're pregnant. You're hurting your child. Has raised red flags of alarm throughout Indian American. Elders, teachers, and parents are working to educate their young people about these staggering disorders. Adolescents, men and women, are especially important since they are vital connecting link both to ancient ancestors and to get generations as yet unborn. This is why many traditional say that our actions must be considered in light of how they will affect the next 7 generations. Yeah, generational curses. And then, like me, I met some people and they were like, you could drink wine pregnant. I'm like, I wouldn't do that. I just cut out that shit, for real. Ain't no need to. That shit can wait. Why would I drink and then jeopardize you having like disabilities? And disabilities just mean you're more in tune to the divine. It's special for a reason. It's not special, it's just you have more gifts and you're more in tune to the divine. So you go about your gifts differently. You take in information from the divine way different than I would. So I don't like the word special. You're gifted. But I wouldn't jeopardize my child and put my child in that position just to have that gift of gab, you know. So somebody here, you could drink when you're pregnant, or could have drunk when you were pregnant. Take it how it resonates, but you're only putting your child at risk. It don't cause miscarriage, and if it do, like, that's something you have to heal from, believe it or not. And then you're gonna look back in guilt, sorrow, regret, because the actions that you took and how you hurt your own seed. When you're actually sitting back in your healing stage, like abortions and miscarriages, them the hardest things that you have to really genuinely heal from. So it's like, instead of like blaming yourself, find a way up out of that shit. Find a way to actually heal yourself instead of like, you know what, I'm the victim. And no, what did you do to get the reaction that you got? Okay, I am getting happier as I grow. I choose love over fear. Take it how it resonates. Let's go. So somebody could have like a miscarriage or an abortion. Here. Plan Bs. Those are blessings. So it's like you take a plan B. I trust my gut and intuition, and You just threw a whole ancestor away that was supposed to come back through you. If you're in tune like that. So you gotta just take it with the grain of salt and just, you know, heal. Somebody here, you gotta, I trust my gut and my intuition. So somebody here is like more so acknowledging accountability and going forward, you know. I might do like a short video or reel about a lesson, or I'm gonna put that in my next video. 3025 voyage. You already have all the answers. Somebody here, you're looking outward for answers that's inside of you. You already got the answers. You already know what to do going forward. So it's like, why? It's like taking a circuitous route. Not circuitous. What is that word? I can't even remember. It's like taking a long route. It is circuitous. Yeah, circuitous route to find the answers that's already inside of you. Somebody here, you need to swim away from a situation. You're being called to release something. You're holding on to something that is going nowhere, or that could just be genuinely bad for you. So I resonate this. You see how a mermaid pregnant? Check how it resonates. Muriel, be your own first priority. Somebody here, you're learning self-love and how to put yourself first, instead of like, you're building your own castle and painting your own garden back green, instead of going outward and building everybody else's castle and painting their castle green. And then you look up, you ain't got shit to show for it. You ain't got shit for you. Okay? 11, confirmation, 34, 22, 25, and 2. Paint. Then I say you're building your own castle, your own garden. So somebody here, you're painting the sun back into your own sky. It's like looking outward for happiness. That's why with like promiscuous people, you go through all these different people trying to fill a void that you have to fill yourself. So it's like trying to find yourself through multiple partners, when really you have to be the one that go inward and work on yourself. Okay, so somebody here, you're learning to find more inner happiness and face that inner turmoil, instead of like, you know what, you can feel it for the moment. Okay, you know what, you just don't do it like the last, so I'm gonna just let you go and I'm finna go to this. That's the triangulation. And then you run back because it's like, you know what, that just didn't work out how I thought it would, and you were actually genuinely the best. No, work on yourself, and then you know you're making choices out of a cautious state of mind, out of a not pride and ego, out of not control and conquer the vibe, but more so recognition, respect, closeness, and care. The spirits. You're not making decisions just impulsively, okay? Liberia, take control of your own narrative. Yeah. It's like allowing everybody to paint what they think you should be, paint what they think you should do. And you just sitting back like, you know what? We're all doing a bunch of fucking generational ass curses. So how can going forward we make some type of difference, or I make a difference, so I don't keep letting y'all paint how my reality is supposed to be, when really in actuality I create my own reality. If I'm connected to spirit, what could you really tell me? You know? Evil queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Somebody here, you need to understand that's that worth thing, where it's like not knowing your worth, so you sleep with multiple people until you find that person that you feel is worthy of your time. But it's like, at the end of the day, you have to realize that you rushing to get salt, when if you actually would come back and paint your sun and your sky, you would attract in that sugar. It's like settling for less when you know you deserve top tier. Or if you don't know you deserve top tier, I'm telling you today, you deserve top tier. So you need to stop going more outward and rushing to get things that's just genuinely could not be for you. Somebody could play this spell word. That could be that evil queen. Phoenix. How's that for happily ever after? Somebody here, you got, it's like walking through hell. It's always light at the end of the tunnel. So you gotta embody hell to get heaven. 9, 23, and 28. Okay, protest. Start a revolution. What do you need to stand up to? Like me, I be knowing when people be doing spell work on me, how, who, what do you need to stand up to? Like me, I just won't give them attention. I give attention to no names. That's a song. Shoot, it's called No Name by Ken the Man. You're a irrelevant factor in my life. So why would I give you attention? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, stop being somebody's puppet master and allowing them to, okay, I'm gonna move this way today. And take your power back. But somebody here, you're being called to stand up for yourself on something. Because maybe these people just trying to bully for real. Me, I just don't be giving the fuck because I know my ancestors will fight all my battles. I know I'm protected, so there's no need for me to get back in that energy. But this could be like a boundary you set, and you have to actually stand on that shit. Even if you got to walk along with the shit, you still got to do it. 35, 23, 35, 25, and 29. Confidence, it comes with time and patience. Somebody here, you're building your confidence. And somebody, you're coming into your happy ending. You're happily ever after, actually. That's what I was told to say. So it's like somebody here, you're learning the value of your energy, your worth, of your vessel, and how everybody just don't deserve that. Like me, I will use a fucking toy before I let temporary demonic entities drain my energy and drain off my body. You're just taking my spiritual wealth away from me. Like, you know what? Fuck it, you can have it, everything you connected to. Hell yeah. No. I'd rather preserve my energy until I attract in what's best for me instead of just settling. And somebody here, this is a lesson you need to grasp. Like, you need to know your worth more than just settling for anything, the bare minimum, because you're afraid of, okay, what if I don't get what I want? What I'm truly desiring, I'm truly trying to manifest. I am proud of myself for getting this far. So somebody here, you're just, it's being more scared. In the world full of cold-hearted people, choose to be loving and vulnerable. Somebody here, you're trying to be cold-hearted when you're loving and vulnerable. It's like, why are you being a puppet master of society? And then somebody here, you're loving. Don't let this world turn you cold-hearted. Your feminine energy is about you being more in that creative, loving, nurturing, softer energy. So why would you masculine up? You can embody both energies, yes, but toxic masculinity and tapping into your masculine energy is two different things. Okay. 3710, 3711. So this is a confirmation for somebody here today. My ancestors don't play about me. Yeah. Somebody got to know your ancestors don't play about your ass. Somebody talking good about me. You walk away from people, they life go down here. That's because they didn't have good intent for you. And what you put out, what you got planned for somebody else will be exactly the trap that you fall into, okay? Apprehension, spiritual, and emotional reconnection. Somebody here, you're connecting with your emotional side more, and you're like connecting with your spiritual, but you're also apprehending how you feel. Okay, you know what? This made me feel like this. Okay, you know what? I did this action to get this reaction, and I feel like this. That's the acknowledging and the accountability there. And then what are you going to do going forward? What are you going to do to better yourself instead of like put yourself further down? Because if you're in a guilt, shame, them are very low frequencies and vibrations. So instead of putting yourself in that mentality, somebody's been crying, jewel within a teardrop. But you're not seeing the jewels you crying out and how it's molding you and planting something completely new inside of you instead of you staying stuck and stagnant. Breaking generational curses, being chosen is not fucking easy. It's not for the weak. So everybody glamorizing spirituality like it's that, dibbling and dabbling in the dark until you really get that first healing stage, until you go through that first fucking spiritual awakening, Akashic records, until you go through Dark Night of the Soul. It's so many different things that Dark Night of the Soul kick ass. You cry, but it's planning something new, and you're coming out of that X paradigm to come into that Y, that old paradigm, that shit that you used to allow to come into that Y. You're like, you know what? There's just something I'm not going to accept. You know what? You use me for this aspect of myself, but you can no longer use me if I heal that aspect up. Yin yang. Somebody here, you're embodying your light and dark. This don't have to be a person like, oh, I'm of the light, or you of the light and you can attract light and dark. So you have to be mindful of who you allow into your energy, because everybody don't deserve to be in your energy field. But what I'm getting from this is a breakthrough from coming from that dark paradigm. It's like, it was the old tribal Native American story where you have two wolves inside of you. It's one of the light and one of the dark. Which wolf are you feeding the most? Because that's what you're going to manifest. So if I'm feeding that dark wolf, I'm giving that energy, that's all I'm going to get back. You reap what you sow. That's that law of attraction. But if I'm feeding that light wolf, like me, I operate out of light energy, so I get light results. Yeah, people attack me, but I still get like results. It's the lesson there for me to learn. Okay, you know what? People do this type of spell work. So you know what? I know what to do and how to protect myself going forward. It's like somebody trying to project. I've been picking up on Cancer real heavy, and somebody trying to project Cancer. Or they could just be an ancestor. Take it how I resonate, because I had an ancestor pass from Cancer, and that's how I know it's her type of energy. But I just definitely been picking up on somebody just really want to see you fall down bad. Could be doing spell work around your businesses or your job, or just things that you got going on for yourself because of their own insecurities. And their pride and ego won't just let them be like, you know what? How can I learn from this person? Their pride and ego is like, how could I put this motherfucker more down? So it's like, in them type of situations, instead of me feeding that dark wolf and hopping in that energy with you, I'm going to just keep growing, keep embodying my light and my dark, and keep healing instead of dibbing and dabbling in spell work with your ass. I'm not going to do that. Because I know law of attraction attracts, and that shit can backfire. Period. Okay, creating harmony through balance. Then I say somebody you're embodying that dark and light. It's like being around dark individuals, and you just dare to pull them out the dark, but you're not supposed to be sitting there like, yeah, riding in the, you get what I'm saying? So somebody here, you're learning how to embody that, and you're like, you know what, just because that's what you do and choose to do, and you want to stay there, that does not make me. That's not me. I will not do that. I'm feeding that light wolf. I'm not feeding that dark. Every action has a reaction. Law of attraction. Somebody here, you be going through a period of reflection. You're reflecting on illusions, or you're reflecting on illusions that you put out. It's called like self-examination. It's like pillow talking on an individual, and that's not their character. You're painting illusion. You're doing spell work. It could make you feel disoriented. Somebody here, didn't I say the green, the heart chakra? It could make you feel disoriented, but spirit is telling you like this is helping you. You're going through a reflective period, so you don't keep repeating the same patterns and racking up the same damn karma. Evolution, earth changes, climate change, and transformation. You're going through a whole fucking evolution. Your body, a whole paradigm shift within self. This is your evolution. You're supposed to grow. If I'm seeing you, the only consistent change is either you're going for the best or the worst. 40, 13, and 45. So your climate's changing around you. Everything's changing around you. It's either changing for the better or the worse. How are you changing? But somebody here, you're changing for the best. So you have to reflect back and actually go back and do the inner work. So then it's like, you know what? I know I really suffer from abandonment issues. And you know what? I keep allowing people that keep abandoning me back into my life. So you know what? I need to go more inward and see where this is really stemming from instead of me going outward. Like, you know what? Because I'm going to bump into that same demon in a different body until I eventually sit with myself and face that shit. So where is this stemming from? From childhood? Did my mom abandon me? Did my dad abandon me? Did I feel like they abandoned my feelings at a period of time? Did I feel like they didn't show up for me? Did I feel like they were not there for me when I needed them? And that stems into your 7 generations that you're going to pass down these study guides to. What are you teaching them? And are you teaching them, you know what? Disregard. No, pull yourself out of situations that no longer just is not of the light for you. That's not good for you. Like me. Or I'm going to stop saying like me. You have to know, okay, you know what? If I know you're not of the light, and I know you hurt my inner child, why would I bring my child around you so you can hurt my child, inner child? If I'm breaking curses, I'm not going to bring my child around you for you to instill that same ass shit that you put in me. So somebody here, yes, you're starting to see everything for what the fuck it is, but the earth is changing. Everything is changing around you. You're the only one you're growing around you too. So you have to go back and reflect on your own actions and reactions and things that you did and why you acted the way you act. And okay, when my inner child was hurt, I used to do this out of anger, or I used to do this out of just shutting down and running away from my problem. But that because that was my inner child. So you convert back into your inner child when you feel threatened. 4409, 4412, and 11. So with that being said, somebody here, you're learning to go back and more so protect your inner child and heal it up instead of converting into that inner child when you feel threatened. Somebody here, you shop on Timu. Take how I resonate. Okay. 4433, 4434. Somebody, you can see 444. Somebody here, you're like divine feminine source channel and stillness. So somebody here, you're being very still. You're channeling a lot of messages. You could be getting a lot of dreams and things of that aspect. A lot of your Akashic records. You are a source. So you could be a tarot reader like me. You're a sorcerer. You help the collective. You have a collective. You're in your feminine energy. And yeah, I can't control others. I can only control myself and my environment. Somebody here, you're learning, okay, you know what? You guys are in demonic as dark as energy. I can't control what you do, but I can control what I do and how I react and where I put my energy at. So with that being said, I'm gonna just exit the premises. 4522. I can't make you change, and I can try to give you the tools. Yes, it's like being that person when you go to the hood, you elevate, go back to the hood, you go through this evolution, you go back to the hood and try to put them on. They looking at your ass like, who the fuck this nigga think he is? Who the fuck you think you is? You think you better than me? And that's where that competition, that's where that envy come in. And it's like, you know what? It's that crab bucket mentality. Where the crabs just got to link arms and pull each other out. But no, instead of them doing that, they try to pull you more down and bring you back to their vibration. I said vibrational. That's one of my raps. Bad vibrational. Somebody coming over here trying to project some negative energy in my aura. And I'm like, bad vibrational. I'm trying to manifest. Bad vibrational. Okay, remedy, magical medicine, sacred, heart, in another day. So somebody's like, it's another day, but you don't know how you're going through this reflection, how you're going through this healing, and it's actually making your heart more sacred. It's like, okay, everybody don't deserve my heart, nor my energy. Somebody here, you're healing yourself with medicine. Like, I didn't do the healing arts for no reason. You're a herbalist. You know how to heal yourself off Mother Nature. And if not, you're grasping new things and implementing the moves. And like remedies and things of that aspect, okay? Burning Man. That looks like a voodoo doll. Collective power, supreme prayer, 3 of Cups celebration. So somebody here, you prayed yourself out of a situation. Now you're out of that shit. And it's like, don't go back. You're going into a period of celebration and happiness. Of actual abundance. But you had to go through the crucifying, go through the hell, go through the lessons in order to endure the blessings. This girl is on fire. Okay, levitation. Somebody here, you got the gift of levitating. You can levitate items, and or you're just seeing everything from a higher view, a higher scope. Your belief systems, you stand on your morals, principles, and values. You're big on mastering yourself, and you're more so been going into more meditation. Okay, or you're being called to meditate more. Sun, drawing down the sun. I'm telling you, somebody here, you're like, somebody's at a period of happiness and peace. Peace is not fucking cheap. That's why I say everybody glorify spirituality until you actually walk that path and find out how much of a price a motherfucker got to pay to get peace. Wildfire, divine masculine, magnificence and witness. Somebody here, I'm talking to a divine feminine, divine masculine here, 1222. So somebody here, you're more so coming, it's like coming out of that old paradigm, coming out of them impulsive moves. My ancestors are with me. My fingertips are cold. Hi, Spirit. It's okay to not be okay. I allow myself to feel it so I can heal it. So somebody here, you're like, instead of you like shutting down or getting angry or however you handle your traumas and your inner child felt most safe, it's more so reserving your energy, acknowledging I feel this way, acknowledging, okay, it don't make me weak to cry, it don't make me weak to feel it because I gotta feel it to heal it. I've been running, a lot of people run from their feelings. That's the weaker thing to do. So instead of me running, I'm finna face this shit right now so then it don't keep resurfacing back and smacking me in my face in a harder way. Somebody talking real good about me. Thank you. Okay, so I'm talking to a feminine and a masculine here. Urination, sensuality, gentleness, and nakedness. Yeah, you're living in your naked truth. You're being your naked self. So it's like realizing, okay, I was operating out of pride and ego, but now that I'm genuinely being myself, what did we have in common? We didn't have much in common. The only thing we had in common was we party, ego, and pride. But now that I'm not living in that pride and ego, I don't recognize you and you don't recognize me. Well, I recognize you, but you don't recognize I'm not the person that you think I was right in front of you. I grew past that. I elevated. But the only thing is, you guys are not elevating around me, so I got to pull myself back. Because all the work I have did on myself and I'm doing on myself currently, I can't jeopardize that for you when I'm trying to go forward. I got places to be. I got visions of where I'm going. Check out how it resonates. Winter wisdoms, intuition, hermit, light, and discovery. You're discovering some truths. You could be in hermit mode, so you could be in isolation right now, but you're healing. 50-22 on the clock. And like, I don't know, in this winter time, you're going to come into a lot more wisdom. Or you're already coming to wisdom, but it's going to heighten in the winter time. Secret synapses. You could have like, you connect with Mother Nature, you can connect with the ocean, the beaches, and we have ancestors underneath these water platforms. They just flooded them out, okay? You could also connect with like your ancestors, spirits. Spirit world messages, assistance, and memories. You're getting memories of your past life, but you're also getting assistance and messages. We're here to do something different from our past life. So you're getting messages about your past life, but it's like, okay, going forward, this is just assistance from spirits. Your ancestors cannot come down and help you unless you call them down and ask them to help you. 15, 12, and 34. I didn't even know. Heavy on the ancestors. Family, survival, death, and worship. So it's like an ancestor passing over. Like my auntie, she passed over through the cancer, but she's fighting battles for me in the spiritual realm now. So it's that balance. You know, so somebody here, you're learning to tune more into your ancestors, tap more into them, and actually talk to them. Somebody can be born in December, January. And then somebody here, you're just more so breaking curses for further ancestors, but you got to see the long-term effect. It's that death and that rebirth. Somebody could have recently lost somebody here as well. I could be getting that. Check how it resonates. I'm going to close out with these two decks. And then I'm out. 52-12. If you're feeling called to book a reading, come book a reading. If you want to order a healing candle, we order you a healing candle, okay? I don't discriminate on who I help. I'm not judging you. I learned a lot of lessons, so I could teach y'all, you know, and help y'all better yourselves. So it's like a call for help. Somebody could be in a call for help scenario. And it's not even like a call for help scenario, but it's like more so of a, your soul is calling for help, so that's what's making you go through this change and transformation. Somebody, you could be born on the 22nd, 12th, 1st, 26th, the 15th, the 28th, the 31st, 34th, I didn't mean to say, why do I keep saying 34th? Somebody, your life path number could be 34. Hidden knowledge. Didn't I say somebody, you're accessing your Akashic records? I don't need the cards for this shit. Silent and understanding. You're in a period of silence and you're just understanding a lot of shit. It's like me, I come into a room, I could read the room like a motherfucker. Okay, you have abandonment issues, okay? This is your attachment style. And I'm silent, but I'm reading people like a motherfucker. You could read people. You have this gift of gab. But you're also accessing a lot of your hidden knowledge of things that you did in your past life and what you should do different. You're accessing your Akashic records. You're accessing who you were, who you are. 53, 33, 34, and 35. You could be seeing 333, heavies on it, 333, 52, and 22. Telepathically. You're telepathically communicating. This could be with your ancestors. It could be with anything, anybody. Your divine orchestrated partner. You're telepathically communicating. So when we go to sleep, we're not really asleep. We're going to different astral traveling realms. Okay, transmission. You're changing your perception and you're learning to communicate more. Articulate yourself more instead of more so shying away. Angering up, shutting down. 54, 02, and 04. You're going through a transmission. Instinct, intellect, and control. You're learning to listen to your instincts. It's like tapping more into your animal instincts. Okay, you know, animals have instincts. You're tapping more. We're like Mother Nature. You're tapping more into your instincts. You're learning more on an intellectual level. Number 4 could be significant. You could be born on these days, these months, because that's January, February, March, April. And you're also learning how to control yourself, control your emotions, control your reactions to things sent to destroy you. Things are the aspects. Go with the flow, letting go, cleansing, and receiving. And I say it's like going back around to the hood. and they looking at you, and they're trying to find a way to bring you back down and put you back down, so you could feel just as basic as they do about themselves, because they don't want to grow. Let's get some affirmations and I'm gonna get up out of here. I've been in a situation like that, and then they tried to take my ass out. But that's where the instincts, the intuition, your guts come in at, where you need to listen to it. My intuition saved my life so many times, y'all. 55-17. So somebody here, you need to listen to your intuition. Something ain't right, it ain't right. You don't want to go, you don't want to go. That's just your body reacting. Somebody, thank you for all the good things. Cultivating courage. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. Say it with me. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. That's your intuition. If I would listen to my music, I listen to a lot of R&B music, right? And tonight, it's been so many scenarios where people tried to backdoor me. But it was one particular night where the song Wicked came on. Now, mind you, this is an R&B channel, but I shuffle play my music, so I get all my messages 55-58, and I got invited out. That song Wicked came on. And, it got wicked, but I'm glad that I took precautions and spoke with my ancestors before I did leave, so I knew how to protect myself. That was one situation. Another situation, I was set up to be kidnapped and all that other shit, and my drink was laced. The song Player came on, and it was a line in there. She was like, now he only was 12 because a bitch went missing. And guess what? That exact same scenario played out that night. Listen to your music. It will not steer you wrong, even when it gets dark. And it's like, damn, this is really some dark ass shit. It could be messages in there, and your spirit guides are communicating with you through your message, through your body, through your gut, through your intuition. Okay. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. Say it with me. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. Somebody here, you're going through that hell to get that heaven. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give. You get what you give. So say it with me. Confirmation. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give. So like, that's like going around bless people. I go around, I bless people. I had a whole dozen of flowers, went around, gave them to people just to make people days and shit like that. But I've been blessed. You know, so if I'm not moving out of the addictive petty ass energy, I'm not gonna get the results. Invoking self-realization. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. Say it with me. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. Somebody here, you're like, it's just another day, but you know what? It's a blessing that I'm awake, and I'm awakening. There is no problem, only destiny being revealed. Say with me, there is no problem, only destiny being revealed. Like I said, you're getting your Akashic records, things that you did in your past life. Who you were in your past life, what you did. But don't keep making the same mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It's like betting yourself from your past life and not going back into that paradigm of who you used to be, not allowing people to pull you back to who you were. And it's like eliminating all the growth that you did do. Okay? Let me get y'all a song and I'm out. Oh, I got a new business number, y'all, but I updated it on my business card, which will be in the description box if you want to book, order a healing candle, or book a reading. You could do that. Like I said, I don't discriminate. I don't hate nobody either. You ain't shit. Somebody feel like you ain't shit. Like I said, it's like learning where you feel short, learning when you were in player as energy, learning what you did to get the reactions that you did get, the people that you did attract in. It's like being a player and then you really love somebody, you lose that somebody, and you're stuck with salt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. This is one of them situations where it's like, I'm going to grow. Instead of victimize myself, I'm going to grow and elevate instead of staying stuck and stagnant. You Got It Bad by Usher. The other song didn't have the lyrics on it, so that's why I skipped it. When you feel it in your body, you found somebody who makes you change your ways, like hanging with your crew. Said you act like you're ready, but you don't know, but you don't really know. And everything in your past, you want to let it go. Somebody here, you're releasing your past. I've been there, done it, fucked around after all that. This is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. You're learning how to sit with yourself and be alone and face yourself. Face your darkest aspects of yourself, the things that you've been running from and egoing up on. I've been there, done it, fucked around. This is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. If you're touched by the words in the song, then maybe you got it bad. When you're on the phone, hang up and you call right back. You got it bad. If you miss a day without your friend, your whole life's off track. You know you got it bad. When you're stuck in the house, you don't want to have fun. It's all you think about. Somebody here, you're stuck in the house. You just thinking, but you're reflecting, you know. And that's good. You don't want to go out. Like, at the end of the day, when you realize that the party and scene is just ego, insecurity, and pride, who got the bigger bag? Who's the toughest? Who got the biggest chain? Who can dance? Who can twerk the fucking hardest? You don't want to be I hear a train, or I think them are sirens. So this is emergency for somebody. You don't want to be around that. You're like, you know what? I don't even fit in with this crowd no more. I mean, I don't go out. 101:16. I don't really care to. Like, when you actually elevate, you'll be like, damn, like, smoking, drinking, ganging. I don't know why I said that. It's just not it no more. Like, damn, like, I'm trying to grow past my circumstances, not stay stuck, not stay stagnant. And somebody here, you're in that shift in your energy. You're in that shift of, okay, okay, yeah, we're all in here. Once everybody get drunk, y'all get angry, then people get to fight. I don't want to do that no more. I just want to be a homebody. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. It don't make you boring. It just make you value your energy more. We don't really have nothing aligned. We really don't get along. And then you bump into people that claim they don't like you, and even if you don't know or do know, it's like, damn, like, okay, I wanted to go out and have a good time and ended up jumping into bad times. Or even if not that, this is just not fun to me no more. Okay? Me, when I got set up that night to be kidnapped and shit like that, my drink was late. I was people pleasing like a motherfucker. I didn't want to go out. I got invited out. The girl that invited me didn't even come. She didn't even show up. She didn't answer her phone until after everything already been played out. And she's like, you want to go out? So it's like, listening to yourself, listen to your body. Like I said, if you don't want to go, that could be your body like, hell no, something ain't right. It's something you can't see. Or it's something that you're ignoring. So just listen to that shit, okay? You ever be like, damn, I don't want to go and be fucking regretting this shit, be mad as fuck, like, damn, I shouldn't even fucking came. Something told me don't come. That's your spirit guys talking to you. Even when you try to go in every way possible, everything go crashing. Like, you know what? Damn, I missed my ride. Damn, I can't find a ride. Damn, my car, this and that. Damn. That is your ancestors protecting you. And people still go around it and try to find a way around it. And then next thing you know, they got no choice but to let it play out and teach you to listen to your intuition. Or you protected, hella protected here. But I don't know, that's how we obtain lessons and we learn to be more in tune with ourselves. Okay, so don't look at it like it's all horrible, okay? You're just growing. Welcome to spirituality, darling. Or goddesses. Period. When you say that you love them and you really know everything that used to matter, it don't matter no more. Like money, other cars, you can have it all. Flower, cars, and candy. I do it just because I'm fortunate to have you, girl. I want you to know I really adore you. So somebody could have put monies, cars, everything else over what y'all had going on. To the point where they have no point but to sit back and they like, damn, like, I sacrificed true love for this. I sacrificed genuine, real love, and this is what I really love, and this is what I really want. Like, you can have it all. All you used to ask for was time, attention, flowers, cards, and candies, little stupid shit that didn't really cost much. But now that everything is playing out, now that okay, yeah, I got everything I could have possibly imagined my heart wanted. I'm still alone. I don't got who I love, and all I do is think about you. That's what this is giving me. Thank you for the good compliments. Okay, I want you to know I really adore you. Other people that know what's going on, look at your mate, help me sing my song, tell them I'm your man, you're my girl, I'm going to tell it to the whole wide world. Somebody in this energy like, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell the whole world I love you and that you're mine. Promise to love you the best I can. Said I've been there, done it, fucked around. After all that, this is what I found. Every one of y'all are just like me. It's too bad that you can't see that you got it bad. So somebody, it's like realizing, okay, you convinced me to throw love away. You convinced me to throw love away. But y'all all really miserable and you still love this person. But you convinced me to throw this away. But you miserable and you just teaching me how to be miserable too. And I can acknowledge that I'm miserable. I'm sad inside. This is for somebody here today. But y'all don't even acknowledge y'all hurting. You got it bad. Okay. Let me see if it's another verse. Okay, that's what it is. It's by Usher, so. Yeah, they copyrighted my last video, so I ain't finna fuck with YouTube today, okay? I'm finna get up out of here. Somebody talking negative about me now, but you know what? You gonna eat your words, baby. I ain't even finna play with y'all. Have a wonderful, rich rising, a wealthy rising, and a wealthy night. Okay? I love you all, and mwah. Spiritual gang, love, namaste, and I'm out of here. If you want to book a reading, my business card is in the description, and if you want to order a healing candle, my business card is in the description. I've been smelling like feces, and I feel like somebody is like, it's one, good things is coming to a warning, or somebody is trying to project that negative ass energy, nasty ass energy, or project into my energy. You know what? I banish you and I rebuke your ass back to where your ass came from, and whatever realm you came from to, darling. That's a personal problem. Ain't got shit to do with me. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you want to order a candle, anything, I will not reach out to you. You have to reach out to me. So if you have pages acting like me, reaching out to you, that is not me. And I'm just letting you know. Okay? I love you all, and I am out. Mwah.